The country's reputation must always be protected, and you must give no room for speculation. Why are loan funds negotiated with the Exim Bank in Taiwan paid to the account of a private company?
There are many mysteries, Mr. Speaker, of the former government and how it handled money. It has never surprised me that the former government would have signed an agreement with Teo King, but would have allowed Teo King to hold money from passports in a foreign account beyond the grasp of the Accountant General in St. Lucia. When you take a loan, like you have taken this loan, how you manage it is crucial, Mr. Speaker. How you manage it is very, very important. Trust me. Trust me. And I want to give you an example of what I'm talking about. Mr. Speaker, when in 2014 I went to Taiwan, when I negotiated with them, with the Export-Import Bank, Mr. Speaker, and proceeded to ask for the first drawdown on the loan to begin to finance the hospital, Mr. Speaker, I requested that the money be routed to the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank for onward transmission to the Consolidated Fund here in St. Lucia. Because you see, Mr. Speaker, you have to handle loan funds with integrity. In comes the leader of the opposition as Minister it becomes Prime Minister and Minister of Finance. In comes. You know what he does, Mr. Speaker? Do you know they promptly proceed to draw down the balance of the loan which I had negotiated with the Taiwanese to complete the hospital? But you know what they do? They diverted the money, the balance of the money. In other words, the money is no longer going directly to the central bank and onto the consolidated fund here, so that we are not having any control over funds that are supposed to be in the consolidated fund. To me, Mr. Speaker, this is a serious matter because the Director of Audit had a duty to flag this. The Ministry of Finance had a duty to flag this. There are UWPs in this country who can understand when wrongs are committed and they are prepared to make the adjustments. But you know, one of the things I find fascinating about the former government, they seem to have an extraordinary love affair with this Taiwanese company.
We negotiated a loan with the Exim Bank of Taiwan. The preferred contractor selected was OECC. What you do is you certify the works. When the works have been certified, the institute or whoever you paid will tell you where the money goes to.
So where exactly is the money
going to Panama? Going to Panama, but it's not really Panama. It's just any address. It's a Panamanian address for their headquarters. So that's where their bank accounts are. That's where the money goes. And then they now transmit that money to St. Lucia based on the approved certificates of the government of St. Lucia and also their contractors.
It's also being suggested as a result of this method that was utilized to conduct the transaction that somebody got some kind of commission.
Do you know that for that transaction in 2020, 2,560,190 was paid in commission? Yes, yes.
Again, I have not heard that specifically. I don't know how anybody would want to prove anything like that.
$2,560,190 was fees paid in an account.
Is devious, it's deceitful, It's dishonest.
They love to explain things to you because you're stupid, you're an idiot. Let me tell you how it really is. That's the attitude. So you get them to talk. You play dumb. You sort of appeal to that narcissistic need to impress you.
And he said that we were in breach of the Financial Act. And he only shows you the first 2 paragraphs, but doesn't show you the 3rd paragraph that says you can make exceptions. And he said that we were in breach of the Financial Act. CDB, the money doesn't go into the consolidated fund.
Once money goes into the consolidated fund, you have very little control over how it is spent. Because whatever is due at that time is what it is used to pay for.
A lot of persons, organizations who want to make contributions into St. Lucia, when it goes into the consolidated account, it becomes part of the daily cash flow. And therefore, there's many examples where projects have been delayed because monies were already put in, but the government has spent the money on something else and the government's cash flow is low at the time.
There are people of goodwill in this country, irrespective of their political colors. Know, Mr. Speaker, that when the time is right, they will speak for their country and not for their political party.